Right, so Onision is one of the oldest creators on YouTube, and because he's been around for so long, you'd think he'd be quite well respected on this website. Wrong. Everyone on YouTube knows that Onision has an extremely shady past. For example, when he wanted to lock up his own girlfriend in his basement for smoking weed. But nobody actually really cares about Onision anymore, and this is what this video is going to be about. 2 days ago, Onision uploaded a video on his channel saying how YouTube are shutting down his channel. In this video, Onision complains about how YouTube are deliberately targeting him so he can't make a living off YouTube anymore. Onision goes all Alex Jones and starts talking about conspiracies about how people in YouTube HQ actually don't like him as an individual.
So YouTube is picking people to kill. It's interesting to see your whole life ripped away from you because of some personal opinion that a few employees may have.
And because they don't like him at YouTube, it means they're going to decide to kill off his own channel. Quick note. That's not how YouTube works. The truth is, Onision, YouTube don't care about you, I don't care about you, no one cares about you on YouTube. Your channel's dying because nobody actually finds you entertaining anymore. The only people that find you entertaining are 12-year-old girls. And these 12-year-old girls, you still go out and roast and call ugly and rate on their looks.
First off, I will say that you look like my ex-wife. Secondly, I'd rate you a 5 out of 10.
Yeah, that's right, a 31-year-old man rates teenage girls on YouTube. I mean, if this conspiracy about YouTube actually targeting you deliberately is true, do you really fucking blame them? You're actually judging 12-year-olds on looks. Is it really a bad thing that YouTube aren't going to promote you if your conspiracy is true? Now going back to the video, in the video, Onision claims that his content is constantly improving and is currently awesome.
So that doesn't quite fit. My content has been consistent for the longest time because I make lots of videos and many of them are awesome.
It's just not. It's just not, is it? He says because he uploads a lot on YouTube, it makes his content good. Just because you upload a large amount of content onto YouTube doesn't specifically make you a great content creator. There are so many examples that go against this point. Colossus Crazy is one of the best examples of this. This guy barely uploads, but he's considered one of the best content creators on the website because he can tell he takes a lot of time into his videos and there's quite a high level in quality. Bill Ward, so YouTube known for history of the world and history of Japan. He took 1 year between making these 2 videos and oh look, 31 million views. If you really do create a masterpiece on YouTube, I guarantee YouTube will promote you or somebody will pick it up and it'll end up promoting itself. Any form of masterpiece on YouTube is guaranteed to be good if it's actually a masterpiece, like history of the world and history of Japan. To generalize your own content is awesome when you're getting around an average 20,000 views per video on your main channel, which has 2.1 million subscribers. That's just fucking bullshit. Your content is shit. Accept it. He goes on in the video to explain about how his content isn't repetitive anymore compared to other YouTubers.
I have some of the least repetitious content, especially on the Onision channel. But even so...
And to be fair, I will agree with this point. Onision does upload a various amount of content, but does that actually mean you have the right to call out YouTubers who create repetitive content?
You could bring up Happy Wheels number 452,000 on whoever's channel, and that could get 1 million views per video.
Just because you upload a lot of times on YouTube doesn't make you a good content creator, and just because you don't upload constant repetitive videos doesn't make these videos not bad. You can upload vlogs, Q&A, skits, it doesn't exactly matter what you upload. Your videos can be uninteresting, boring, and in general terrible no matter what content creator and whatever variation you have on this website is. It doesn't mean you have to not be repetitive to make good content. And then in the video it gets even better when Onision puts in a screenshot saying about how this isn't about views, but it's just about how he wants to earn a living through YouTube.
And sadly, this is cancerous because the source of most of my traffic.
I mean, bit of advice, Onision. If you're gonna make a video complaining about how your views are shit, just be honest. And just say, it's class A manipulation at its finest from Onision, and we've seen it plenty of times from him in the past. Wanting to earn money through YouTube isn't a specifically bad thing. Wanting to get a lot of views on YouTube isn't a bad thing. If you don't care about views and you're doing YouTube, you're probably doing it wrong and you're probably not doing well for yourself on YouTube. Because you have to care about views on YouTube to actually get big. It's pretty fucking obvious. It's YouTube at the end of the day. The people with the most views are at the top. Making your fans feel bad for you because you can't make a living off YouTube anymore, it's just manipulation. Stop doing it, you're just being a fucking dick. But then, it gets worse. It gets so much more worse. According to Onision, there's another specific reason that his channel is dying, and that reason is the great YouTube sub glitch.
Now let's ask a question about this sub glitch, because there is a sub glitch. If you go to socialblade.com and you type in Onision or UhOhBro or OnisionSpeaks, you'll see that I have been losing hundreds of subscribers daily, actually thousands if you combine all of them.
Bullshit. If you have 2.1 million subscribers, your channel cannot die because of a visual sub glitch. You have 2.1 million subscribers and you're losing hundreds of subscribers a day like you have done for months. If that was an actual glitch, YouTube would be fixing it because people would notice this and it would be happening to a lot of other people too. You're not pulling as much views as you used to because most of your subscribers are extremely old because you've been on the website for such a long time. Most creators who are still pulling in views who have been on YouTube for such a long time have changed and adapted their content, so they bring in new subscribers and also keep their old subscribers fixed on their channel. Philip DeFranco, Jenna Marbles, PewDiePie are all examples of creators who have changed their content and adapted so people continue to subscribe and watch them on YouTube. Whereas you still remind me of that kid who uploaded I'm a Banana about 10 years ago.
I'm a banana, I'm a banana, I'm a banana, look at me, man!
What a fucking mess YouTube used to be. But as I was saying before, it was getting worse, it got even more worse, and now Onision just drops a nuclear bomb of unintelligence in this video. Onision accused YouTube of being homophobic.
I've seen many other YouTubers struggle for a long time, inexplicably, especially LGBT channels. There's a select few LGBT channels that thrive, and then the rest, it's like they've been picked off one by one. So YouTube's like, see, we have an LGBT person. We're not homophobic.
Yeah, Google, one of the biggest companies in the world, if not the biggest company in the world, the company that holds the monopoly of video sharing on the internet, are homophobic. Yeah, I just don't think so, pal. It's just not true, is it? Tyler Oakley, Nick Laws, Joey Criseffa, a few examples of some LGBT YouTubers who have blown up on YouTube in the last 10 years. These YouTubers are doing so well for themselves. In fact, I'd argue YouTube actually promote LGBT YouTubers, and that's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. It just defeats your point of YouTube somehow being homophobic. There's so many LGBT YouTubers out there. What the fuck are you talking about? Being bisexual doesn't make your shit channel die. Your channel's dying because of your shady past, your shit persona, your videos of you rating 12-year-old girls and calling them ugly, your videos of being exposed on about how you want to lock up your girlfriend with smoking weed. That is why your channel is dying. Your content isn't improving. It's not awesome. It's shit. Nobody is really enjoying it other than a few 10 or 12-year-olds. The fact you still act like an edgy 15-year-old on your YouTube channel baffles me. Somehow you believe that you are making good content and that you should be blowing up right now. You shouldn't. Your content has been the same for the last 5 years. It's not improving. It's staying the same, and that's why you're losing subscribers.
This is what it looks like.
Take commentary channels for example. Commentary channels used to upload gameplay videos. That died. Commentary channels changed. They did face cam. That is how you adapt and change on YouTube. That's how people like Leafy have died, where they didn't adapt and change, and that's how YouTubers like Paracynical are still managing to pull in a lot of views. Onision is a prime manipulator, and I've said this plenty of times. If Onision is really having money troubles like he says he is in this video, which he's not because of all the money he's earned in the past, then get a job. Go out, provide for your family, provide for your girlfriend, because that's more important than earning money off YouTube. And anyway, you have over 1,000 Patreons, which is probably around an average of $5,000 a month. So you're getting around $60,000 a month from Patreon. That's more than the average wage, much more. But obviously he's not gonna go out and get a job if he actually has money problems. Can you imagine a full-time YouTuber getting a job in retail, a 63-year-old old lady called Doris going up to him and wanting some semi-skimmed milk? They just get fucking petrified. Can you really imagine someone that's been on YouTube for that long in an actual job? The whole video is just bullshit. It's just one massive plug for his Patreon, as he puts it right at the ending.
Or if you want to see me continue making videos successfully, patreon.com/Onision.
And it's not wrong to have a Patreon, but just be a bit more fucking honest, mate. Just tell your fans that your channel isn't being shut down. But if they do want to support you, if they still want to watch your same old content, which has been like for the past 5 years, then go ahead. But just be a bit honest. Don't manipulate. Don't tell your fans that you need this to survive, because you don't. Onision is a vile manipulator, and I'll continue to say this. And if you're one of his 12-year-old fans that's crying and dislike this video right now, just look at his content over the past 2 years where he's constantly tried to bait and manipulate. He just wants your money. He just wants attention. Don't give it to him. It's a bit ironic because I'm making a video on him, I know, but yeah. Onision is bad. End of story. That is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, join my Discord. All the links are in the description. I hope you all have a great day. Cheers for watching. Peace.
Winning like scarce, yeah. Winning like scarce, throw the flannel on and double upload, having drama nightmares, yeah. Winning like scarce, yeah. Winning like scarce,